Okay, I hit the recording button and we're off. Hello, everyone, and welcome to a new series, Dragon Quest VIII. Here I am joined by my one and only co host, Valhalla. Let's get into it.
Hello. Yes, it seems Protag has gone back in time and is going on another adventure.
Or is it forward in time? Wasn't the 11 a prequel?
You're right. 11 was a prequel to 3, so that
I honestly have no idea where this game falls in the timeline.
the timelines for this series. I remember looking it up and it was just batshit crazy. So who knows?
Worse than the Zelda series.
Yeah, yeah. Because the one thing I'll say is apparently this one doesn't try to say it's all within like one or two timelines. There's like seven.
Okay, so they've already told people like not every game is gonna have like a chronological order because they're in different universes.
Yeah, they're not 100% connected, and that's okay. Which I am down for a series to say that. It's like Final Fantasy. Not all the Final Fantasies are in the same universe, and that is okay.
Man, it makes it really hard on the team making the next game where they go, okay, how does this fall in with the other games, or does this fall after, before? I don't know. I can't make the game because I'm worried about our last 30 games we made.
Yeah. Either that or they do make the game and they don't overly worry about it, and then the fans are like, what, where does. This can't be this because this and this, and you missed this one tiny detail that no one but me would ever notice.
Yeah, like the die-hard fans.
Yep. And as someone who is that level of anal when it comes to story, uh, I understand all the diehard fans, but I get it. It's a pain in the ass if you're trying to create something new.
Well, especially when you have something that's been going on for 25, 30 years. And then you have to
Yeah.
go over like 30 years worth of content. That's just too much to ask of anyone.
Yep. And by that point, it's no longer the original people who made it. It's someone new coming in being like, yeah, this was a great series. We need to continue. So that original vision is just gone.
Oh, Yangus, thank you. Oh, I cannot believe we even tried doing the 3DS. I didn't realize it was that bad until we did the comparison. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's something to note for people watching. This is a series we've attempted to kickstart, I think, 4 times at this point across 3DS and this version. And the 3DS is rough. Like, it looks bad. It sounds bad. It's just real rough.
Yeah, I'm sure it's fine if you're actually on your DS playing it, but even then,
Yeah.
it still doesn't have anything on this version because well, the DS version had the like digital band, whereas this one had a full on orchestra playing for it.
Just a little bit better.
But you've never played this, right? So this should be interesting for you.
Yes,
I
I've never played this. I played. Oh, theoretically, I think I played a little bit of this, but I never. It was like in the middle of the game at one point. I've just found it on a memory card.
Yeah, I played this back in the day like it was going out of style. Countless hours were dumped into this game. Needless to say, I think this one is infinitely better than 11. The best
That's
in the
fair.
series, probably not, but it's definitely up there.
Yeah, being better than 11 is a pretty low bar. That's like saying, hey, this fresh piece of turkey is better than a 3-month-old left in the hot sun piece of turkey.
You don't want some turkey jerky, some leather.
It would only be turkey jerky if it was left like in a dry spot in the hot sun. It was left in the hot sun, but there was a little bit of moisture on the ground, so it didn't even dry out. It just kept wet and nasty.
It's just this moldy. Yeah. That's pretty much 11. But no, I generally do think this is a good game. Like I like all the characters in them. They're all three dimensional. They're not just I am the rogue with a heart of gold. That is it. That is my defining trait. That is my only trait. They all have like multiple personality, not like multiple personalities, but they have multiple personality traits.
They're more rounded characters. They're not just a caricature.
Yeah, where 11 you had 8 characters, but they were all forgettable. Whereas this one, most most of them have like defining features and like moments where you go, oh, I will remember this for like months even after playing this game. Whereas 11,
Yeah.
I've already forgotten almost all the characters except for Hendrik and Sylvando.
Yengus already is more memorable just because of the way he holds himself and the way he speaks.
Yeah, no, Yangus is by far one of my favorite characters in the Dragon Quest series. But I think that's also just like how this game was made, where the other ones were more like I guess classic style RPGs, where like it's a top down, you walk around, there's still frame images. They don't have like voice acting, and so like the emotions that the characters can emote is different, right? Because you can actually see them like reel back or get angry and like have like take a more aggressive posture. The facial expressions are there. This is probably which is why I like 8 more than other Dragon Quest games, just because I don't know, there's more you can pick up with just a visual, as opposed to like, oh well, like they said this, so like clearly they're mad, but I can't really see that they're mad. I just have to from a story.
It's less work on your end, more work on the game's end.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like the original games, I assume are great. People they spawn an entire series lasting 30 years. Of course, they're good. But I more or less meant like comparing Yangus or even Frog Boy to anyone in 11, just by the way that they hold themselves, the way that they talk, they have more personality than all of 11.
Yeah.
Like you had Loud, you had Stabby, and then you had overtly trying to be the gay guy, but like Hollywood gay with the whole sound voice. I don't remember any other character traits from that entire game at this point.
Yeah, Rab was the lecherous old man.
Right. The Master Roshi.
Jade was just I'm a princess. Like that was literally her. That was her shtick.
Yeah.
Serena was I'm good. I am lawful good. I can do no wrong.
I forgot about her.
And then Veronica was just a bratty, like just effectively a brat.
Yeah.
It's like I don't like any of these characters.
Yeah, and whilst they may have had different tones to the way they spoke, they didn't have different. They didn't speak in different ways. Like, if you hadn't told me, or if the game didn't come out and say, "Oh yeah, Serena and the other one came from the same village," I'd have no idea. They sound like literally everyone else.
Yeah, for a game that's supposed to have different regions, you would think there'd be like regional dialect, but there's not. This one, they're actually to a varying degree. Like in the cities, like here, you'll have people that have like a standardized accent, but then if you go up to like the sticks, the boonies, everyone has like a Cockney accent. So it kind of makes the world feel a little bit more alive.
Yeah, it's something. Where the other game, literally everyone from the king to the peasants spoke the same way.
Yeah, it's funny seeing as that game was also delayed, I think, by like 2 years, and it was still dumpster fire.
Delayed by 2 years, and it didn't even have like a proper unified visual style.
Technical difficulties. I'll be right back.
Damn. Leaving me to run this whole thing on my own. It's times like this where I kind of wish we had a third person. It's sad that we've never found one, and we've never had that third person that we could just bounce off of. But, the two of us make it work. So how are you, viewers? Are you enjoying this? Are you going to enjoy the series? Did you ever play this game before? Because I've not. I have seen the meme of the slimes, but that's about it.
Did you entertain the viewers?
I entertained them very well.
thank you. I look forward to hearing whatever it is that you said. So, in case you didn't catch that, we came here because Trode there and the horse were cursed, and we're looking for Master Rylus because Dulmagus is the one that cursed them, and Master Rylus is the one that trained Dulmagus.
And I don't believe that they're actually cursed. I just believe that we're with this mental frog who thinks a horse is his daughter, which makes me question what he did to another horse.
I don't think you really want to answer that. Okay, let's see. Let's see if I can find the run button. I found it.
I can almost guarantee.
Run button. Run button. Run button. Run button.
You'll find it. That went faster.
That
turbo.
I'm definitely playing this on a PlayStation, guys. Definitely playing this.
Look, it's original hardware. It's just slightly modified.
What button? Oh, that was the wrong button
this
too.
same day, what PlayStations work out of the box? Everyone has to get modified. They're so old now.
Oh, that's. You didn't see that mouser either.
I did not.
Okay, good. This is all legit. I am playing on a PlayStation. I assure.
Also, in your recording software, you can make it so that no one will ever see a mouse.
Oh, I could do that if I was smart.
The only reason I bring that up is I have a friend who I made do that to once because they kept leaving their mouse on the screen whenever they'd show me anything. It's like, dude, stop.
Yeah, that could be pretty annoying. You're like trying to watch it, but now all you can do is focus on the mouse because it's there.
Welcome to being back in high school, yeah. Anytime there was some sort of display and it's like the mouse, the mouse off the screen.
I saw a video actually recently where someone was stirring this pot of whatever.
Yeah.
The guy's like, yeah, okay, but they kept stirring it in the exact same motion, so they left the middle alone. So
oh
like,
no!
So the guy just loses his mind. He's like, stir the middle! Because he just sees this one spot being missed.
Yes.
There's been a couple times.
Dude, little things like that, they just get under your skin and you can't do anything but talk about it.
Did they not know? Did they not see it? They're missing the one spot. It's like that also reminds me of that video. It's a similar thing where like the guy's cutting the pizza up. He's like, hey, save me a slice, and this keeps cutting it. The slices are getting smaller and smaller.
Oh no.
Losing his mind. Like, that's enough slices. It's enough!
Honestly, that makes me think of, I've seen pictures where people will cut shapes into the pizza. So it's not slices, it's like these weird fucked up slices.
Yeah, well, they'll cut it lengthwise and then across. And so you got these, like, this weird, like, pizza... I don't even know what you would call it.
I saw someone who cut a triangle into the pizza, but they didn't touch either the center or the crust.
Okay, no, those people, there's a special place in hell for people like that.
I saw that and I was like, I know you're doing this for the memes, but that's not okay, not even for the memes.
No,
There's a monster in town.
I also like how his mouth didn't move. You probably can't tell because
animations are expensive.
I would imagine so, especially for this type of animation. Okay.
Man, I wish I could rip apart this and actually see how they did this type of stuff. I love learning about old school tricks that were done that they seem so quaint nowadays.
Okay, we will find the number button, or the run button.
One day. Look, Kevin's got an old, kind of broken controller. And, yeah. Eventually...
Nope, that's the wrong button again!
Eventually he'll figure it out.
I did before. I don't know what button it is, though. Come on, game. Help me out here. The people, they're watching.
Look, man, you just want to, savor up that, the tension of, what could this monster be?
Who could it be?
What the?
Wait, what?
I like how your character just looks at him after that, like, what?
It's almost like they were too lazy to animate my character's face, so they had him turn towards Yangus, so they didn't have to animate it.
Look, I don't blame him. I would do that in every animation if I could. Oh, man.
The Toriyama effect.
Man, listening to this crowd, it's almost like I heard this before when I went grocery shopping this morning.
Ouch. Did you like go down their topless or something?
Nah, I'm just my face. It breaks cameras as I go by.
Glass shatters. You look at the mirror, you scare yourself.
Oh, well, that's why I covered up the mirror in my house long ago. Too many horror shows.
What's that? Is there a horror film where something comes out of the mirror, or is that just the TV in The Grudge?
Well, in the mirror was Bloody Mary.
Could you
You
imagine?
don't remember Bloody Mary?
Yeah, no, I remember. I often forget it because that was never something I did. I just kind of knew some other people, like, oh, we're gonna go into the washroom, turn off the lights, and say Bloody Mary 3 times. Or,
Well, spinning around, yeah.
oh, they're
I
spinning
did that
around
shit
too.
as a kid.
I
Yeah, you're
didn't-
supposed to spin around and say 3 times, and she'll appear in the mirror, which is just you being very, very dizzy. But
Well,
as a
dizzy
kid,
and
works.
well, you're dizzy and in the dark.
Yeah. And so it works a treat as a kid because it scares the shit out of you.
Well, we did not find Master Rylus. No, I'm not sure if you picked up on what Kaldasha said. Domegus murdered Rylus.
That makes sense. If I didn't want anyone to be able to do anything against me, fucking up the guy who taught me things is probably top of the list.
That sounds like a Star Wars plot.
What? No.
I mean, I think I've only watched. Which ones have I watched? I think I watched 3, and that was the one where. Was it 3 or 6? I watched one with Darth Maul. I watched one with when Anakin murders the younglings. And did I watch another one? I think I actually only watched those 2 movies, and like I might have seen like bits and parts
Well,
from others.
So Darth Maul is episode 1. Anakin killing the younglings is episode 3.
Okay, so I watched 1 and 3 then.
You missed 2 for that trilogy, and then there's 4, 5, 6, which are the actually
The
really
origi-
good ones.
Are those the original ones too, like ones that first came out?
Yes, 4 is the first one that came out. 5 and 6 then came out afterwards.
Is there a particular reason why he just went such a weird order of movies?
Basically, right before he published, they put it out. He thought it would drum up more attention if he called it 4.
Oh.
Originally, when they were first filming episode 4, it was just going to be Star Wars. There was no 5, 6 coming. There was no 1, 2, 3.
Oh, it just was really popular, so they kind of kept going with it.
Well, basically, they're like, you know what? We'll call it 4. Maybe it'll drum up a lot of people going, what the fuck? 4? What is this? What is this? And then maybe we'll be able to do more afterwards. And then they did.
Successful. I mean, it worked out. Kudos to
It
them.
worked out a treat.
No one's
lot of
dreaming
his,
about you, Trode.
If anyone's dreaming about him, it's a nightmare.
I don't think they've. I mean, I guess a dream is a nightmare.
A nightmare is just a bad dream.
How great can he be? I think he's just Hercule pretending to be a fortune teller.
I do love how shamelessly repurposed the Dragon Ball Z designs are in this series.
It's almost like it's the same guy or something.
Okay, I get that to a point, But I know many, many artists who can do more than one style. He just chooses not to.
People like the style, so he doesn't feel the need to, I guess. I mean, I can kind of get that to a varying degree. The wheel ain't broken, why fix it?
Honestly, it's not even just if the wheel ain't broken. Fuck it, it's more money for even less work.
Yeah.
Right then, my boy. Go and find the house by the well and see what it is she wants.
Fine.
It reminds me when Akira Toriyama was part of the Halo Legends shorts, and that's why there's basically Gohan and Videl in it.
In the shorts?
In
Like-
one of the Legend shorts, yeah. Basically, some Spartans meet some Super Saiyans. It's insane.
Come on, run button. I will hit every button on this keyboard. Don't think I
Controller.
won't. Yeah. Nope, stay over there.
Maybe it's like holding the cancel button.
Nope, that's the wrong button again. We're just gonna pick up some. We're gonna just pick up some of these. Just some property destruction. It's fine. It's not illegal. Uh-oh. Get out of there. Well, that was weird. I'm gonna stop hitting buttons now. We'll figure this out later.
Yeah, we'll just keep trying over and over as we slowly wander about.
Nope, that's not the right button. Which one is the one for my inventory?
That's a good question. Could it be the tab button on your controller?
Nope, the tab button does modified turbo things.
Oh, I see.
You know what? We'll just do this later. We got... Oh, that's the wrong button. There we go. I keep fat thumbing the circle key. Yeah, the circle button. Actually, I'm gonna rob you. I'm gonna rob you first.
You creepily walk into a girl's house while she's asleep and immediately go to rob her.
Well, technically, it's her father's house, and I'm robbing the father. If these
He lives there
people,
too.
if these people had anything, but I'm stealing
Ass bitches.
I'm gonna steal the bed.
Probably spend all their money on booze. The great drunkard that he is.
I could take these. These might get me a pretty penny. There's a
Yeah.
stick, a wizard staff. Let's see here. Anything in here? Because I'm the hero of this story.
Oh yes, the hero. The hero that robs this poor family blind.
That's their. Not only do I rob, but I also destroy their property.
Oh my gosh. I also like how she doesn't wake up listening to you slamming crates and pots. Are you gonna go slap her with it?
I might go commit a murder. You're dead. Story is over.
Her story's over, yours isn't. Damn.
Why does my brain hurt?
That's what she said.
I wanted to ask you a favor about this crystal ball. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Perhaps I should start from the beginning?
Nah, it's
Most
cool.
people tend to start from the beginning, but okay.
My father, Galdarasha, was once a really famous fortune teller. Lost treasure, missing people. There was nothing the great Cal that Rasha couldn't help people with. But then one day, he lost his powers. All of a sudden, nothing he foretold turned out to be true anymore. It's probably because he stopped using a real crystal ball. This glass ball isn't...
Tina, what is going on here? How
You know,
many times have I told you?
Just an orgy, her and her 2 boys.
Wait, 2. Oh, right, Yangus is here.
Yeah.
He's just invisible.
He just happens to be hiding in your pocket.
That's got some deep pockets. If I can fit a whole Yangus in there.
Well, where else do you think you store him?
I thought I just like stored him up in the rafters or something. Or he was just being a bro and waiting outside. Oh, I cut off Hercule. Sorry, Hercule. I'm sure he'll be fine.
Man, Hercule fell off once the Saiyans started beating up everyone at the tournaments.
But whatever he says...
Vegeta says, I am tired of playing it easy. I want money.
Yep. Well, Vegeta never even plays it that easy. The whole running joke is he never does, and poor Hercule can't actually compete. Even if he wins because they give it to him. You gotta imagine what it does to his self-confidence.
Yeah, there was some time. I think there was when he tried fighting Trunks, and Trunks just bodied him.
Bodied him. Yeah. Well, come on. After his daughter learns the magical key and basically does magic doping, she starts bodying him too.
Yeah, I do like in some of the games. I think that Tenkaichi series, you get like, Hercule's a playable character, but he flies around using a jetpack.
Yep.
And throws grenades.
Yeah, one of his signature moves is he plants C4 on the enemy. I loved it because in, I think it was Tenkaichi 3, it might have been 2, all of his punches do 1 damage. He only can do damage by using his special abilities to either use the C4 or other explosives.
Oh, interesting. Did not know.
Like, using him was brutally difficult.
Playing the game on hard mode.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I gotta
It
go
was
to
an
the other
absolute
gate.
gay character. Yep. Just gonna slowly slide all over there.
Nope, that's not the right button.
One day we'll find it. And then you'll wonder how you ever lost it. Wonder what happened to this burned down house.
This one?
How did it catch on fire?
Uh,
Yeah, how did it catch on fire?
I'm going to assume this is where Master Rylus lived until Delmegus happened.
Oh, that's a very good point. Dalmagus just kind of came up and was like, nah, bitch, you're done.
Blah, blah.
Freaking me.
No!
No, you didn't.
Okay, well, that's the end of this episode. I'll see you guys next time.
Maybe we'll learn the run button.
Goodbye.